Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is Ari Marvin, the CEO of Polished Dreams Nail Supply, also the CEO of Aries Finer Blings and Accessories. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, and you guys are gonna go on a very interesting journey with me. This is my very first video, so I'm a little nervous. I don't know how to feel this thing out or whatever, but you guys are gonna learn with me and teach me at the same time. So we'll go ahead and jump straight into it. My name is Ari Marvin. I'm 27. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I am a managing nail tech. I've had my license for 6 years now. I've been in the beauty industry for almost 10, so going on 9.5 or so. I started right after I graduated high school, and I was never really too much into nails, or I wasn't really a super girly girl like that. Probably until like my senior year of high school, I really started getting my nails done more often, and I used to just sit and watch how they would do, my service, and I'm like, I can do that. So I gassed myself up and I hyped my sister up, because somebody got to be the test dummy. Hyped my little sister up to be my guinea pig. I went to Walmart and got me this little kiss kit, along with a little manicure kit, a little fake drill and everything like that from Walmart. Real ghetto, real basic, real firsthand, just practicing. Blindly practicing. I'm going based off of pure memory. You know what I'm saying? I don't really even know where to start with what to do. Like, I just instantly started working on my sister. I remember the first time I applied her tips, one of them was crooked. So I just tried to snatch it off, not realizing that it's super glue. Yeah, almost ripped her whole finger off. She was like, I'm done. I said, no, sister, please, help me, help me, I need help. She's like, oh, that hurt, yada, 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 whatever. Long story short, she's been my guinea pig since the beginning, so whatever. And after that, I started watching all types of YouTube videos, and I just really became self-taught. Luckily, there were a few nail techs around my city that were willing to help me and actually let me shadow them in business and in actual training, like not training, but in actual day-to-day, this is what it is, this is what this is used for, this is what that's used for. Even let me practice on some of their clients. And then after that, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and go to nail school. Well, actually, let's reverse that. So when I had graduated from high school, I told my parents, like, I wasn't necessarily ready for college, because I had made up in my mind that I wanted to do nails. So my goal was to work over the summer, pay for nail school flat out, go to nail school, get a job at a salon, and then I was going to start my associate's degree for business at Sinclair Community College, get my gen eds out the way, and then I was going to transfer to Ohio University. In Athens, Ohio, to finish out, to get my bachelor's degree in business management. Well, as we all know, life does not go as we planned. So when I told my parents, they weren't really supportive of it. They had the traditional, view, like most people's parents have. You have to have a college education in order to be successful, or, to fall back on and stuff like that. But, that wasn't my thing. But I'm like, okay, whatever. So I went on ahead and did it. My freshman year of college, I went to Ohio University. I loved it. I had fun. I met some awesome people. I learned a lot of things. But more importantly, I learned that my passion was doing nails. I used to skip class to literally do nails. I would do nails for money, to do my damn laundry. Like, I would just to support myself and not necessarily have to depend on my parents or my grandparents sending money from home down to school. I was not getting a job on campus. That was a no. Because my passion was the nails, and I got a lot of traction. Like, I took off very fast when I was at school, because there weren't any black nail techs, let alone nail techs that did acrylics, because a lot of the nail techs that were on campus did natural nails. There was one salon on campus, and if you know Athens, Ohio, it is very, very small, very limited in resources, very limited in things to do, people, all that. It's low-key a ghost town at that time, and that was in 2011. I don't know if things have changed since then, not totally for sure. But so I skipping class, doing nails. People's like, oh, I smell acrylic, whatever. And that's how I was actually getting clients, just based off of word of mouth and them actually seeing me, in the little common areas doing nails. They tried to kick me out of the dorm rooms before because of the smell, and it's a hazard and all this other stuff like that. So that was my freshman year. Comes down to renew for the following year. They end up cutting my financial aid, and I had to come back home. So I went to Wright State for my sophomore year, and I was still going for business management, and I took out loans and stuff like that. And then also my grandparents paid for my remaining balance, because they that was something important to them, was me really getting a college degree. So I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. I'm literally working 2 jobs full-time and going to school full-time and doing nails. So it was like I was constantly busy, and the nails overpowered everything. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. At the end of my sophomore year, I ended up getting pregnant with my daughter. And I made a vow to myself that, from this moment on, I'm making my own decisions, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do and be confident in my decisions, and tell people, you might not think that it's going to work, but I'm going to make it work, and you just basically have to watch me and trust me at this point. So, I ended up going to nail school May of 2013, and that was an experience. I went to Carousel Beauty College, and I was the only nail tech, like strictly nail tech student there. They hadn't had just strictly a nail tech student in a very long time. Like, it was things with the school that I'm like, this ain't right, but whatever. I'm passing the time by doing what I need to do to, pass my classes and everything like that. And then I actually had to take a leave so that I could afford to finish paying for school. I literally had 2 days left before I graduated, and they told me to take a leave of absence so that I could finish paying off the remaining balance, that I owed to them or whatever. So I ended up having to take like a month off, and I worked 2 part-time jobs, all while pregnant with my daughter, to finish paying for nail school. And I literally came back in October of 2013. I was supposed to be done, May, June, July, August. I was supposed to be done like August, September-ish. So not really like too far off, but still, enough to not, what I'm saying, whatever. So did that, finished nail school. I did not take my test. I ended up having my daughter November of 2013. So I was like, I just kind of wanted to wait to take my state board before I gave birth to my daughter. So, because I didn't want to get down there and then I go into labor, something crazy. Like, I didn't know how fast the turnaround process was for state board. So I ended up waiting. And then I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And my dad was like, look, you fought this whole family for this craft of yours, and you're not going to go take your test. I'm like, well, Dad, I really don't have the money to, take my test and this, that, and the other. And, just as usual, life starts happening. So I just kind of put that on the back burner, and I was just working and, taking care of my daughter. So he actually paid for me to take my state board and get my temporary work permit in the state of Ohio. And I went down to Columbus in July of 2013, and I passed my manager's exam with flying colors. I passed my practical exam with flying colors. Now, the written portion, the terminology and stuff like that, I passed. I did enough to pass, but I also took almost 9 months off from school and didn't study. I think I literally studied the week before, reading the nail diseases and disorders and stuff like that. But I passed the first time, and after that, I started working at a salon, and I was there for about 6 months, and then it was just some shady stuff going on, and I couldn't be a part of it. So I left, and I started at a different salon down the street, and I've been there ever since. And that was, I left one in October of 2014, and I started at the new salon 2 days later, and I've been there ever since. Now, where I'm from, we don't have any nail supply stores. Like, we have Sally's and, Cosmoprof and stuff like that, but that doesn't really cater to nail techs and, the things that we need personally. A lot of times we either would have to drive to Cincinnati or Columbus, which is easily an hour plus away. So you would pretty much have to make a trip just to get the basic things that you need, or you could order them online and get them shipped to you and wait. Now, I'm the type of person that hates online shopping. I can't stand it because I want instant satisfaction. I'm spending my money right now. I want it right now. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So, in November of 2014, I'm like, we need a nail supply store here. I want to open a nail supply store. Now, God gave me that vision in 2014. I launched my Polished Dreams Nail Supply business November of 2019. 5 years later, I was finally able and mature enough and ready to embark on this journey. So, with that being said, that's my little background story. That's how Polished Dreams came about. Polished Dreams is a lifestyle. It's not just, for nail techs. It's for anybody with a creative mind. All of our products can be used for nails, or they can be used for other DIY projects, craft projects. It's not just limited to one, but the sole purpose of this is strictly for my nail techs. And I want the shopping experience for my nail techs to be simple, clean cut, and exquisite. Like, I want you to be able to feel like you're worthy. I want you to be able to feel that you're getting quality products, because you are. Like, this is not only my dream, but this is your dream as well. We're helping each other achieve the visions that we have in order for our businesses to grow. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody that's going to tune in, everybody that supports me already, my new supporters, my new fans, my new followers, my new customers, my new business partners. I appreciate everybody that'll be on this journey with me, and I'm excited. So, with that being said, love you guys. Thank you. See you later.